Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Cynthia Smith. This is the Intuitive Hypnotherapy Podcast. And moreover, this is what is intended to be our group hypnotherapy um, class. And as I've said before, I've had kind of a slow rollout because I'm a one-woman show and I just haven't sent the invitations as readily as I had anticipated. So, it is what it is until it's something different. And that's just the way it is. So we're going to do the second class on self-esteem. And with that being said, I got the inspiration for this visual that we're going to use in the hypnosis piece from a another hypnotist. And it is it's pretty cool. I made some changes and I think you'll enjoy it. One of the things that I believe really helps with our sense of self, our self-esteem, our feeling worthy is that we feel empowered to take on challenges. Um, One in which I not so affectionately refer to as the doubt monsters. You know, when we have those doubts, that devil on our shoulder, chiming in, gaslighting us, saying, "Are you sure? I don't know. That monster's pretty big." Um, and I think we're going to imagine that the doubt monsters are like woodland trolls, and they could be huge and big, or we can imagine that we shrink them down to the size of an ant and then step on them. Choop. Just allowing us to be more empowered and feel larger, greater, bigger than whatever challenge comes our way, because everything is energy. If you stand in your energy and you stand in integrity and grace and love and peace, you know, all the positive vibes, then you can overcome anything. You can walk into any room and be the glowing center of attention without saying a word, simply by holding your vibration. Everything is energy. Okay. First syntheism was doubt monsters. Next syntheism is be the person you want to come home to. Right? So if you're really critical to yourself, knock it off. Talk to yourself more kindly, like you would to your younger sibling or hopefully to your kids. Um, speak with love and kindness and encouragement. Be that person for yourself. And over time, if you practice this, you will fall back in love with yourself. You will fall deeply in love with the person that you are. Because the universe already did. The universe already thinks you're amazing because they created you. So there. Um, the other thing that helps me stand in affirmation, if you will, is my connection to source. My belief that there is something bigger than all of us that created all of this. And when we connect to that higher sense, whether you call it God or the universe or source, when you can lift up your own vibration, or as I like to say, remember your own vibration, because you were already fabulous. You were already amazing. Just remember that. Then you have nothing to worry about. And for those of you watching on YouTube who don't have your eyes closed yet, what do you think of this top? This is my spin on a flannel shirt. Thank you. I got it from Torrid. I have to wear kind of a sports bra thing. Yeah, but it's kind of got an open neck, but it's got floofy ruffled shoulders and it's blue and navy plaid, which is, I'm sorry, white and navy plaid, which are my brand colors, if you've seen my logo. And I just am in love with it. And I have my matching earrings that I made, the little dangle bobs. The necklace that goes with the earrings is still on the to-do list. I made it once, didn't like it, took it apart and haven't put it back together yet. But the earrings are complete and they go with my new shirt. And no, the shirt is not flannel. It's just, most flannel shirts we think of are plaid. It is cotton though. And it's really comfortable. Anyway, so in my grown-up existence, I'm trying to be a little more feminine in my clothing choices. I wore khakis and polo shirts for a great deal of my chiropractic career. That was the standard chiropractic uniform. And, oh, excuse me, yawning, moving some energy. And then I wore some iteration of it for years and years, some solid color t-shirts, some solid color pants, zhuzh it up with earrings and necklaces and just very Einstein-esque. Didn't put a lot into the look because I was going to be adjusting people and crawling around on floors and stretching people out. And so having ruffles and floofy stuff just wasn't practical. But now, since I do mostly acupuncture and hypnotherapy, whether it's online via Zoom, where I talk to people all over the world, or in my office here in Newport Beach, California, it's just nice to be able to wear something that's a little more feminine, even if it's still practical. Anyway, that's a rabbit hole I decided to run down, but it fits in our theme of self-esteem, right? Building your self-esteem. Wear something that makes you feel pretty. Boys and girls, men and women, all of the iterations, right? Do you and let your light shine. If it's ruffles, do ruffles. And so, with that being said, I am ready to take you to a fun place, help heal and evolve and grow your sense of self, help you tap into the beauty and the starlight that you were created from. So if you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. Take a big, deep breath and let it go. And do that again, please. Take a big, deep breath and let it go. And continue breathing into your belly, allowing your chest to rise and fall, finding that special place within. Allowing you to just get here, be fully present. Breathe that life force energy into your body. You can send your breath to any place in your body where you might have tension or discomfort, illness or injury. You can send your breath to every one of your 70 trillion cells, inviting them to heal, to grow, to thrive. Every second, every minute of every day, your body is making tens of thousands of new cells. How lovely to make those cells this lovely, healing, meditative, vibration. As you continue to breathe in and breathe out, allowing every part of you to settle in and settle down, fully surrendering to this healing, the magic that is already within you. As you breathe, letting all of your muscles soften and relax, letting your body grow heavy and sink where you sit or lay down, letting your arms and legs get loose, as if you could just melt into place. Breathing in and breathing out. I'll begin counting down from 5 to 1, as if you're walking down a beautiful staircase. You can feel the floor beneath your feet. You can feel a handrail in one hand or the other, helping to steady you as you begin your descent. Your conscious mind and your physical body get to take a rest as your subconscious mind is ready for some change. 5, stepping down, you begin to grow quiet and peaceful. Your body softens as you surrender to the chair. The muscles of your neck soften. Your head may roll to one side or the other as you begin to drift. 4, another step down, peacefully, gradually, sinking into that peaceful place, that quiet place, that lovely place. 3, drifting down, drifting, quiet, peaceful, safe, peaceful and tranquil, so ready for this healing. It's easy to just surrender to 10 times more relaxed, so peaceful, so quiet, and 1 all the way down, down into the quiet, into the peaceful, the safe, comfortable, joyous. The healing has already begun the moment you had that thought and asked the universe for support. The universe was conspiring to support you. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can be transformed. Around you in every direction is your energy field. It's always there, whether you're aware of it or not. You might call it your aura, your light field, your personal space. I like to call it your bubble. Everybody likes bubbles. And see your bubble at least 3 feet or an arm's length away from you in every direction. And if it's not, coax it out a little bit. If you want a little more space, coax it out a little more. In your mind's eye, choose a color for your bubble that feels particularly comfortable, safe, secure, and protective. Choose a color that makes you feel good, like wrapped in your favorite toasty blanket. And when you have that color, create a tube of light the same color that connects you and your bubble to the center of the earth. The center of the earth, we imagine, is neutral. Neutral energy, no charge. Our bubble is our energy field. The grounding cord helps keep us tethered or grounded. But it also acts as a garbage chute, allowing us to release what no longer serves us. Imagine in your mind's eye that your bubble looks like one of those globes of an old-timey gumball machine. And in your mind's eye, imagine you have some gumballs in your bubble, all different colors, sizes, shapes. And each one of these balls represents energy that is not yours. It could be thoughts that you picked up or that you're ready to release. Could be programs. Could be other people's energy. Maybe their thoughts or ideas. Maybe you got whacked and that person's energy is still stuck with you. Maybe you've been trying to heal somebody and you're holding their story in your space. Pro tip, it doesn't really work. We can't heal someone else without their participation. So whether you have a couple of gumballs or dozens or hundreds, varying sizes, shapes, and colors, imagine, if you will, that there's a trap door at the bottom of your bubble. And when you open it, all these gumballs drop down, clink, 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 and tumble all the way down to the center of the earth. The center of the earth is neutral. So all this energy that you're releasing gets transformed into neutral, has no charge. It's a blank canvas of energy. You just transformed yourself, your energy field. Likely you feel a little lighter and a little brighter. Maybe you'd like to give your bubble an extra deep clean. Imagine you have a power hose, a power washer, and hose down the inside of your bubble, cleansing it of any residue or tiny bits of energy that have stuck around. Get the whole thing, including the back, because that stuff likes to hide. And as the water from the power washer travels down the grounding cord, drains right out of your energy field, when you're done and it's just the way you like it, you can imagine you can toss your little power washer down the grounding cord too. Spit spot, as Mary Poppins used to say. And now that you've settled in your bubble, you've cleansed it, you've rid it energies that you no longer need, ideas, thoughts that no longer serve you or block you from your greatest and highest good. You can begin now calling into your bubble, calling into your space those ideas, those thoughts, those positive qualities that you would like more of. Grace, confidence, certainty, determination, peace, joy, happiness, courage. Take your pick. Imagine, if you will, you could look up to the stars of the midnight sky and just grab some of that stardust. Grab some stardust of happiness. Grab some stardust of joy. Grab some stardust of happiness. Grab some stardust of esteem or self-esteem. What does that look like in your universe? Grab some stardust that reminds you of who you are, that connects you to the God of your heart. That helps you feel strong and interconnected. Whatever you need, just grab for it. Take all you want. There's plenty. And when you filled your bubble, filled your space with all the positive qualities that you want to experience, just allow your body, all of you, every one of your 70 trillion cells, 80 trillion according to some texts, and just percolate in all that good, yummy energy. Know that the cells that are being created by dividing are at that vibration. Strong and happy and confident and certain. Unattached, perhaps. Sometimes we get wounded because we're so attached to the outcome. What if we were okay irrespective? Yeah. So imagine, if you will, that you can sit up in your bubble and we're going to take a ride. And we're going to float about. And we're going to go to a beautiful castle. And this castle represents you, represents how you present to the world. What does your castle look like? Is it a big castle? Small? Is it on an island? Is it a big island? A smallish island? Is it on a piece of land? Large piece of land? Is it coastal? Is it inland? What does your castle look like and where is it? Does it have a moat? So as you hover over your castle, whatever it looks like, you'll likely notice that there's some damage. We've all been wounded. We've all been hurt. We've all had hiccups and struggles and run-ins. If you have a moat, maybe it needs to be drained and refilled, reconfigured. Maybe you need some landscaping. Maybe the drawbridge gets stuck. Maybe one of the turrets has been knocked over. Whatever you see is whatever you see. You cannot possibly imagine this incorrectly. And each one of the blemishes on your castle represents a wound, a hiccup, a guffaw, damage, injury, illness that you have experienced. Some are little, minor scrapes. Some are significant. Might need to replace whole portions of a wall or a window. Whatever you see is whatever you see. It is you and your representation of how you present to the world. And I choose castle because I believe you are each wonderful. The prince, princess, king, or queen of your own castle. That you're all deserving of great things, wonderful things, happiness, joy, peace, and prosperity. Because we're magical beings, imagine that just by pointing your finger, you can repair your castle and the castle grounds. Maybe, just maybe, you repair the moat and decide to stock it with koi fish. That's kind of cool, honestly. Maybe some fountains. Get very zen, if that's your vibe. Or maybe you don't have a moat. You choose, it's for you. And what kind of vibe do you want yours? Do you want a Disney princess type castle? On the castle walls, the castle gate, does that need any repair? Have you been a little too liberal with your time and space? Do you need to maybe shore up your boundaries a little bit? Not everybody gets to be in your inner circle of trust. Our inner circle tends to be rather small. Energetically, it's easier that way. So point to whatever part of your castle wall, the borders, the surrounding, whatever you want to call it. Just imagine that it's repaired or turned down and built anew. It's your choice. You're magical. How do you want your castle to present? Welcoming, yet protected. Same thing with your drawbridge. What does your drawbridge look like? Is it safe? Is it sturdy? You could do all kinds of high-techy things and put motion sensors, and you could put sentry beings and energy guards. You could imagine that you put water fountains, water walls around the whole thing. Not only does it look and sound beautiful, but it also moves energy, keeps everything moving and brilliant. Maybe you want to make it like an invisibility cloak. It's there, but nobody can see it. Let your imagination run wild. It's your castle. You do you. You can change it out every single day if you like. And what happens when you open the front doors? Are they massive? Does it require a pulley system? Is there a gate and then doors? Is there a doorbell or knockers? Are they sturdy? Are they welcoming? Do they have a little door where somebody's head can poke out like the Wizard of the Oz? Who's calling? What do your front doors look like? Are they sturdy? Are they well? Are the hinges rusty? Are they flimsy? You choose. And you point your finger at whatever needs repaired, changed, upgraded, or even a new coat of paint. And then when you walk into the castle, walk into the foyer, what do you see? Is it light and bright? Is it dusty or broken furniture? Do you want to redecorate? Do you want to upgrade? Do you want an open kitchen in your castle? Whatever you want, you get to design. This is your magical space. This is your sanctuary if you want. Do you want to turn one of the front rooms into a movie theater or a rock climbing gym? Do you want to put a stage and practice your poetry or stand-up comedy in one of the dining rooms? Do you want to turn the Great Hall into a bowling alley or a gym or dance hall? How do you want your castle to look? How do you want the flow? Where are the bedrooms? Are they upstairs? How many? Do they need an upgrade? What about the roof? Do you want to be able to sunbathe on the top of one of the turrets? Do you want a helicopter landing pad on the top of another? You choose whatever you like. Just point and imagine and create. And if you don't like it, change it. And you can set the energy in your castle to anything you want. This is a happy place. This is a welcoming place. This is the place where all the kids come after school and have snacks and do their homework. This is a place where it's serene and quiet and people come to relax. This is where you go to be alone. Whatever it is, whatever you want, you are creating. You are creating for you. And then as you continue in, and you can edit, heal, evolve any room you can imagine. Do you want a kitchen? Do your kitchen. Do you want a private chef? Do you want self-stocking refrigerator? Whatever you can imagine, just put it in there. Just let your imagination run wild. And then imagine you get all the way to the throne room. And your throne represents your self-esteem, your sense of self. Castle represents who you are presenting to the world. And what does your throne look like? Is it bright and shiny and fanciful? Is it smallish and fits like your perfect, comfy, easy chair? Is it big and cold like the Iron Throne of Game of Thrones? What does your throne look like? And what would you like it to look like? And if you have or seek a partner, what is your king or queen? What does their throne look like? Does it match yours? Is it bigger, smaller, equal? Or are you a solo ruler? Again, you get to choose. And you get to add any information, any energy that you choose. If you want your throne to be beautiful and strong and capable, and you want that to be your self-esteem, strong and beautiful and capable, imaginative, happy, confident, certain, whatever it is, elect that it be so. And then as you allow yourself to sit in your throne, in your beautiful castle you have healed, restored, created, just for you, allow yourself to be there. Yeah. And just for giggles, like yourself. And when you're ready, imagine that you give yourself, your present time body, that same healing. Just pull that energy right into your heart space. And when you're ready, imagine that you can float back to your present time body. And you can have that healing, the castle restored, the throne embellished, the heart and mind healed. As you take a big deep breath, embody everything you just created, every part that you just healed. In a moment, I will count you back into full waking awareness. You will continue to be at your blessed Royal Highness and whatever else you choose for your greatest and highest good. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, back to the room. Hello and welcome back, everybody. I'm Dr. Cynthia Smith. This is the Intuitive Hypnotherapy Podcast. And what we did was a hypnosis to help you establish, heal, grow, and evolve your own sense of self, your own self-worth. If you would like to have a session with me, please reach out at hello@drcynthiasmith.com or go to the website drcynthiasmith.com. And all over the place there, you can look for ways to contact me, reach out, ask for a discovery session. If you have ideas for the show or topics that you'd like to cover, you can also leave that message as well. Thank you very much for playing along. Until we meet again, bye now.